Hello everyone. On this episode, I'm going to be talking about the Conqueror Challenges and the Pacer Challenges. I've been doing the episodes on these challenges for the last couple of years, and I just do updates and stuff, tell you what's changed, and just talk about my opinion of the medals and challenges and stuff. So let's take a gander, shall we? So Pacer hasn't really changed all that much. Yeah, I mean, other than adding new medals, they haven't really done much. But Conquerors has done a pretty good amount of changes. Basically, nowadays they have a time limit for you to complete your challenges that you bought. They'll tell you on the app, like when you put in the challenge code and join it and whatnot, it'll tell you, you got 2 years to do this challenge and stuff like that. But oddly enough, I basically I whenever I look at my challenges, it says no expiration. So I'm kind of confused. I'm like, okay, maybe you actually have to join and start the challenge for there to be a time limit. Because I guess like let's say you join the DC challenge and it's been 2 years, and they're like, okay, we've been holding your medal for 2 years now. Can you complete the damn challenge already? So maybe that's kind of what it is, or it could also be their licensed challenges because Conqueror has a lot of license deals with companies like Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, and they even have a Scooby Doo challenge now. So, I guess they're like, come on, we're holding these medals for you. But the thing with Pacer is that whenever you start a challenge, you have a option where you could actually say, send me the medal now or send me the medal after I complete it. So maybe that's why they don't really have a time limit. But the thing with Pacer is, and I told you in the previous episodes, you gotta keep an eye on them. Like if there's a challenge that you want to do, you should probably get to it as soon as you can because unlike Conqueror, they don't run out of medals. They don't get rid of challenges. Now they might tweak a challenge here and there, like their Grand Canyon challenge. Last year they actually redesigned it and we retworked it basically because I think before it used to be like 80 miles or something, and the design was just like a flat kind of bronze color and stuff. So they actually redid the medal and they redid the challenge. So now it's 40 miles or 280 miles you can choose. They have this brightly colored one now, so that's kind of cool. Um, but yeah, they don't get rid of challenges. So if you see a challenge that you want to do, but you don't want to pay the price for it, just wait until it goes on sale. They don't get rid of challenges, thankfully. But Pacer, I think when they come up with a challenge, they only produce a certain amount of medals. So once those medals are gone, the challenge is gone. Like I was gonna try and do their Casablanca challenge, but you don't see it because they ran out of medals. So they actually got rid of the challenge, unfortunately. And that's one thing that kind of annoys me about Pacer, but you gotta understand they are a smaller company than Conquerors. I think Pacer does very well, and I'm a big fan of them. It's just, you know, they just don't have the supply, I guess. But they do some cool stuff. Like if a challenge runs out, but there's like a high demand for it, they'll actually re-release it. Like and you can even email them and say, "Hey, I really wanted to do this challenge. Can you bring it back?" And odds are they might bring it back. Like I really wanted to do the Washington D.C. challenge, but then it sold out, and I was like, "Well, shit." But then I let them know that, and like a month or two later, they re-released 100. I think they reproduced 100 medals, and bada bing, bada boom. I was able to do it. Um, there was one challenge I really wanted to do, but they got rid of was I think it was Beijing. I was like, oh man, and it was a cool medal and everything, and I didn't get to do it. So yeah, hopefully they re-release it. But yeah, you gotta keep an eye on Pacer. Like I said, if there's a challenge you want to do, you might want to get to it ASAP, or you know, just get it when you can. Or they might sometimes they even email you and say, hey, we're getting kind of low on this challenge, and you might want to grab it when you can. And I think sometimes they even put them on sale. Like if they're really taking forever to get rid of a challenge, yeah, they'll put it on sale again. Yeah, I guess one thing Pacer's doing that's kind of new is they're doing like these food challenges, which is kind of cool. It's not really a medal that you can wear, but I think it's a magnet, so you can actually like put it on your fridge and stuff. So yeah, if you're a foodie, and it's kind of cool too, because you like, yeah, you can like put it together and stuff. And let's see, they did that for Osaka, they did that for Chengdu, China. I think they got I think they have an Italian, yeah, Florence. Firenze, yeah. So that's kind of a cool idea. So I might do that. Um, or I might do that for my fiance because she's a bit of a foodie. But yeah, so Pacer's kind of doing some cool stuff like that. And their metal designs, as always, are excellent. I'm trying to think what are the most recent ones. They haven't been releasing too many. Conqueror releases just tons of stuff, and we'll get into that. But yeah, like Pacer, their 2024 metal is really cool, very pretty. I might actually do that just because I like the design. And they did some Christmas challenges, and they did some Halloween ones that are pretty cool. Yeah. I actually got the Sleepy Hollow medal because I went to Sleepy Hollow last year for Halloween. So yeah, they got planets and bugs and oh yeah, the Zodiac one. That reminds me, I need to do Pisces this year for my birthday. They got animal ones, and yeah, I mean they're doing some cool stuff. They just aren't releasing as many new challenges as I think they used to, but that's okay. I'm so far behind on my Pacer challenges because I'm doing a Irish one right now that's 1,600 miles, so it's taking me forever to get done with this medal or get done with this challenge. But once I get done with that one, I'm going to try and do a lot of these shorter ones. They did just come out with this one, the Oregon Trail one, which I definitely want to do. This is awesome. Anybody who played the Oregon Trail game, yeah, it's definitely going to enjoy this one. It's kind of expensive, but it's 1,800 miles or a lot. No, 1,900 miles. Oh my God, that's going to take like a year to do that. Yeah, and that's kind of the problem with the long medals, man. It's just, it's tough, man, to stay motivated. Yeah, that was my problem with this Irish one because it's 1,600 miles long. So it's like, because I mean, if you're doing 10 miles a day, every day, that's 160 days to do that. I mean, that's almost half a year. So, and you're going to have some days you need to rest, and there's going to be times when you just don't feel like getting your workout in. So, I mean, really, this is really going to take like a year to do. So, that's why I want to kind of try and knock out some of the shorter ones first. But, yeah. But yeah, and one cool thing that Pacer does is that if you complete a challenge on all 7 continents, they'll actually send you like a special pin that you can wear and stuff. So for their Christmas sale this year, or last year, I mean, I actually bought a bunch of challenges. Like I got this one for Antarctica. I needed an Oceania one. The Easter Island one's kind of cool, but I kind of like the Conqueror Challenges, Easter Island more. So I actually went with their Honolulu one. So, yeah, and I think you can actually spin it. Yeah. Got the hula dancers, you got the mountain, you got the turtles. So it's kind of a cool medal. South America, man. I don't know why they only have 2 challenges for South America. That is crazy. I think this is like Colombia. Yeah, the coffee area. And Machu Picchu. I actually went with the Machu Picchu for Conquerors because I like the metal design more. And I think it's a longer challenge too. The very first Pacer challenge I ever did though was Rio de Janeiro, and that's still one of my favorite ones. I love the medal. I love where you go in the city. I absolutely love that challenge. I don't know why they let that one run out because that was a great challenge. They need to bring that one back. Great medal, awesome, awesome challenge. And then tons of challenges for North America. Tons of challenges. Yeah. I'm actually going to try and go to Roswell this year, so I might actually get that. And I'm going to try and go to Yellowstone too. Yeah, so. Yeah, and they got these cool Caribbean challenges Jamaica, Bahamas, Puerto Rico. So, yeah, and this maple leaf one is very pretty. So, yeah, they got some cool North American ones. But yeah, it looks like they don't have as many as they used to. Yeah. Yeah, they did a Day of the Dead too, and Conquerors did also. Yeah, that's the thing. They're starting to kind of copy each other, which is kind of odd. Yeah, like the reason why Pacer has that 2024 challenge, I think, is because they're copying Conquerors, because Conquerors has a challenge every year. So yeah. Africa, I didn't get my Casablanca, so I went with Mount Kilimanjaro. Kind of a old basic challenge, but I love that mountain, and it's an alright looking medal. So yeah, I needed an Africa challenge to get the pin. So yeah, in Europe, I mean, my God, yeah, we got tons of challenges here. Yeah, Brussels one. Yeah, their Amsterdam one's okay, but I prefer the Conquerors one. Oh yeah, Loch Ness. That's pretty cute. Yeah, old Nessie. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I might have to do that one. Um, I have to say, Pacer, they don't really. I mean, this is kind of like their. They always have this deal, but they don't really put their stuff on sale as much as Conqueror. I guess because, like I said, they're a smaller company and stuff. But their challenges, by far and large, especially nowadays, are not nearly as expensive as Conqueror. Conqueror, that was one thing I noticed last year. They went up in price, man. Oh my God. Like, basically, how both companies charge you nowadays is for how long a challenge is. Because I guess, they figure you're getting more bang for your buck, so they're going to charge you more. Like these really long challenges, look how much this is now. Where's the price? Yeah, $43. 43 fucking dollars. And this is one of their original challenges too. I mean, it's going to take you a year to do. But I mean, I remember when this was like, I don't know, $22.99, $23. And now look at it. I mean, oh. So I would say, see, now they never get rid of challenges. I would say wait until Conquerors has a sale. Yeah. And yeah, I was actually getting kind of mad at Conquerors last year because they were really copying Pacer. Like I even emailed the guys over at Pacer like, hey, have you noticed that Conquerors like copying you guys like crazy? Like they came out with a Washington D.C. challenge, they came out with a New York challenge, and I mean, I guess I shouldn't be upset because I mean, there's only so many places you can go in the world, but it was getting ridiculous, man. Like, I mean, it was like almost every week or every month, Conqueror was doing a challenge that Pacer had already done. And I was like, man. But the guys over at Pacer were cool. They were like, well, Conquerors is a good company and it just creates a healthy competition. So I was like, yeah, I mean, but it was just getting ridiculous. Like they came out with a Chichen Itza challenge, and I'm like, well, and it looks just like the Pacer Chichen Itza one. So I was like, okay, that's getting a little weird there, but yeah, it's all right. Because sometimes, overall, I think Pacer makes better looking medals, but Conqueror is doing pretty good. Like they just came out with this Tokyo one today, and that's a very, yeah, that's a very cool looking medal. And it glows in the dark too. So yeah, I like the cat, like the geisha. Very cool. I guess I don't have any pictures of it glowing in the dark, but yeah, I mean that's a very cool one. And I actually did the Tokyo one for Pacer. Yeah, that was a cool one too. So yeah, I mean competition's good, and I think Conqueror, their metal designs are getting pretty damn good. Like, look at this one. This one just came out, Dublin. Beautiful metal. Yeah, very beautiful. Yeah, and yeah, Bangkok. A lot of the Conqueror medals, though, I kind of like only half the medal. Like, I like the front or the back usually. Like, this is very lovely. But I think the back is kind of plain. Like, okay. I mean, it's still pretty, but yeah, it's kind of like, eh. Like this one, I like the skull, but this part's kind of, eh. Huichi Lapocle and all that. Yeah. I mean, I like that. That's freaking cool. And you gotta remember too, these are made out of metal, so yeah, that was very cool. And if you compare that to the Pacer one, there it is. Yeah, very cool. I'm actually probably gonna have a hard time picking one. I might go with the Conquerors. What is this, 30 miles, and theirs is 98. So get more bang for your buck, I guess. But yeah, man, can't go really all that wrong. And yeah, they did a Forbidden City one. Um, yeah, Conqueror back in December actually had a tournament for fans to vote which are their favorite medals. That was really cool, and I took part in that. And it came down to this one, the Amazon rainforest, which kind of came out of nowhere, and I got that as soon as they released it. And it was, yeah, this is a very beautiful medal. I really like this one. And it came down to that one and Rome. Where's Rome? I saw it somewhere. Yeah, here's a Rome medal. I kind of think this part looks pretty generic, and I would have preferred the coin to say Roma. But the back is freaking awesome. I mean, look at that. I mean, how the hell do you make a metal look like tile and mosaic? I mean, that is just beautiful. Yeah, it's a good looking medal. In fact, this one actually won the tournament, and it beat the Amazon rainforest medal. I voted for the Amazon one just because I like the front and back more, but I mean, that was a good one. Yeah. Yeah, the London one's pretty good. So, I mean, their medals are getting pretty good. Yeah, they're getting pretty good. Um, and they had a pretty good sale, basically. I think it was like if you buy 3 challenges at Christmas time, you get their 2024 medal. So I actually got this for free, or challenge. And I actually gave it to my fiance as a New Year's present. I like the Pacer 2024 medal more. I mean, look at that, it's gorgeous. But this one's pretty cool. Got all 4 seasons. And they actually have the fans design these. Like, you can actually submit a design for each year medal, which is cool. I like that. My girl actually got the 2023 challenge, and that medal was actually very nice. So, yeah. And another new feature that Conqueror has, because I usually buy these when they're on sale, so you can actually accumulate a lot of challenges if you're not careful. And I actually had to email the Conqueror challenge people, and I was like, is there a way that you guys could tell me which challenges I have bought, because it's kind of getting hard to keep track here. And they were cool. They responded like the next day, and they sent me a list, and I was like, okay. And they actually came out with a feature. If you go on their app, in the top right corner, it kind of looks like a ticket stub. If you click on it, it's basically your join codes. So you can actually, if you go on your email and get all the codes and everything for the challenges you bought, you can actually enter them here. and they will actually make a list of all the challenges that you have purchased, and you can just start them whenever you want. So that's a very nice feature. And I mean, just looking at this, I can see why I lost track of how many I got. Like, I got the Marathon to Athens, Angkor Wat one, Giza Pyramids, Berlin Wall, English Channel, Inca Trail, Trek to Petra, Estada Real in Brazil. You got London, Paris, Rome, Amazon, Rainforest. And I actually bought the, at Christmas time, I actually bought the Return of the King challenges. Yeah. I like the Lord of the Rings ones, but I like the medals more for Aragorn's challenge, so I went with that one. And I think with that, I actually got, because of the sale, I think I actually got 2 or 3 free challenges. So I'll probably get Dublin and Tokyo maybe. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, that's a very cool feature on their app. So that way you can keep track of your medals and challenges that you need to do and everything. So, and like I said too, like if you click on it, let's see. Oh, yeah. So I think it is a licensing thing because I just clicked on the app on one of the Lord of the Rings challenges. And it says this code will expire January 4th, 2026. So, yeah, I think it's a licensing thing. So, but if you look at all the other regular challenges, there's no expiration. So just keep that in mind if you're going to buy one of their licensed challenges. You got 2 years to do it. So, yeah. But yeah, like I said, that's a very cool feature they added last year for you to keep track of the challenges that you purchased. Now with Pacer, because you have the option that you can just, when you buy it, you can just say, all right, just go ahead and send me the medal. So that's what I always do. And that way, that's how I keep track of what challenges I need to do, because I can just look at the stack of medals and go, all right, let's do this one. So I actually have a shit ton of challenges to do, man. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I probably have 10 Pacer challenges and, God, I don't even know how many Conqueror challenges. But again, that's the thing with doing a long challenge. If it takes you a year, you know, these are going to back up. So that's why once I'm done with my Irish challenge, I need to knock out a lot of these shorter ones. And that'll be good for motivation too, because you're getting, you know, you're getting the feel like you're accomplishing something and you get a cool medal. So that's basically what I'm going to do. But anyway, guys, get you some nice challenges for 2024. Get your ass in shape and have fun, man. And get to see the world. And, you know, whenever I travel to somewhere that I've completed the medal, I always take the medal with me. And that's always really cool. Like when I went to Amsterdam last year, I took the Amsterdam medal with me. Well, yeah, the flower route. Yep. Carried this along with me. So very cool. Very cool. But yeah, guys, get in good shape in 2024 and have fun doing it. Get you some either some Conqueror challenges or some Pacer challenges, whichever one you are in the mood for. So take it easy, guys, and I'll see you next time.